Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome. Thank you so much for your time and for joining me today. Every business owner knows that growth is exciting, but it also comes with its fair share of risks. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most crucial decisions you'll ever make: how to find the right legal partner to build a truly secure foundation for your company's future. So let me just ask you, straight up, is your business truly protected? It sounds like a simple question, right? But the answer can be pretty complex. Stick with me through this explainer, and I promise you'll walk away with a much clearer idea of how to answer that with complete confidence. And hey, if you find this helpful, please do subscribe for more practical guidance and share this with anyone you know it might relate to. Okay, so the very first step to getting protected is understanding what you're up against. A lot of businesses, especially as they start to scale up, are basically navigating a minefield of legal risks they don't even see. And these aren't just issues for huge corporations, they impact startups and small businesses every single day. Just take a look at some of these common risk areas. You might be surprised how many apply directly to you. We're talking about things like your corporate filings with the SEC, that's the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, and all the contracts you sign, from simple non-disclosure agreements or NDAs to the more complex master service agreements. A tiny oversight in any of these, like an unprotected trademark, can spiral into a really significant problem down the line. And believe me, the consequences go way beyond just internal headaches. As it says here, not having the right legal support can seriously shake investor confidence and even damage your standing with regulators. This is exactly why a proactive approach is so critical. Having a partner who helps you see these issues coming and prevent them, like the model used by a firm such as LegalBridge LLP, is an absolutely essential part of any smart growth strategy. So, the big question is, how do you build that legal shield? Well, businesses typically look at three main options when it comes to getting ongoing legal support. Let's break down what they are, because honestly, understanding the pros and cons of each one is key to choosing the right fit for your company. All right, let's dive in and compare these options with a clear, objective analysis. The whole point here is to give you the information you need to make a really intelligent decision for your company's future. This table really lays it all out. You could go with a single lawyer, which might seem cheaper at first, but you're taking on a huge risk of them being unavailable and having limited expertise. A generic firm is a step up, sure, but the quality can be inconsistent. Then you have a specialized firm, like LegalBridge LLP, which offers the full spectrum of services, with dedicated teams, structured response times, and a preventative approach to risk. For any company that's serious about secure and scalable protection, this model just makes so much more sense. And that kind of reputation is built on really solid credentials. For example, a firm like LegalBridge LLP is ranked as a top 10 global law firm. That's serious credibility. And that global standing, it's backed by the trust of over 23,000 clients all over the world. That represents incredibly deep experience across countless industries. And that experience spans more than 30 countries. So for any business out there with international ambitions, this level of global capability isn't just a nice to have, it's an absolute necessity. So what does this actually look like in practice? Well, a top-tier firm doesn't automatically mean a one-size-fits-all price tag. Let's take a look at how this support can be tailored to different business stages, all the way from a brand new startup to a full-blown enterprise. Here we've got a great comparison. On the left, there's the starter plan, which is perfect for startups and SMEs that are focused on building that solid legal foundation. But for growing teams, the business plan is usually the right fit. It includes everything in starter plus critical additions like a full employment policy suite, support with IP filing and trademark monitoring, and a much faster response time when you need it most. And let's just pause on this for a second. Drafting clean, solid legal documents and making sure you're compliant with all the regulations, these are not areas where you can afford to take chances. Getting this right from the very beginning, with guidance from an experienced team like the one at LegalBridge LLP, is a direct investment in preventing incredibly costly disputes in the future. Now, for the larger corporates, the ones with complex, often cross-border needs, there's the enterprise plan. This is true executive-level support. We're talking about dedicated board advisory, developing risk registers, and having your own dedicated account manager. This is for organizations where risk management is a C-suite conversation, and having that preventative legal partner is absolutely mission critical. So, if you've identified a need in your own business, what's the next step? Well, the good news is that the onboarding process is designed to be really simple and swift, so you can get protected quickly and without any hassle. The whole process is incredibly straightforward. It all starts with a discovery call, just to understand your specific needs. That's followed by confirming the scope and signing the retainer agreement. From there, a compliance kickoff begins the setup, and the whole thing is typically completed within just a few days. The goal is to remove any friction between you and getting the peace of mind you deserve. Thank you again for staying with me. If this information has been helpful, please do share it with a founder, a business owner, or anyone you know who might get some value from it. And of course, please subscribe for more clear, practical explanations just like this one. I want to leave you with this thought you see on the screen. With the right legal shield, growth becomes easier. Let that sink in. It really gets to the heart of the matter. Proactive legal protection isn't just another cost on your balance sheet, it's the very thing that enables you to grow with confidence. So the key takeaway is this. Investing in professional legal protection is one of the smartest decisions you can possibly make for your business. Thank you so much for watching. When you're ready to secure your company's